I'm going to ask Mr. Hicks to handle most of this. We're looking at it's called a safety alert badges you wear. You click once for this and twice. She wrote a grant this summer that we felt pretty confident about that we might get this. So it's not just something we've started today, but we did not get approved for that grant. But this would be the first year startup, but I'll let Mr. Hicks talk a bit more about that and the finances.
I'll show the video first. I think it's just a short video, about 1.5 minutes long. I think it describes a lot. It may answer some questions you have and kind of gives an overview of what the system does.
Every second matters in an emergency. The Centegix Crisis Alert System gives staff members the ability to instantly report emergencies and appropriately respond to any situation that may occur on a school's campus faster than ever before. The most likely use of the Centegix safety system will be the 3-press alert, used for common situations that require immediate medical as well as prevention and intervention in student altercations. But the Centegix system is also built to deal with the worst case scenario, a school intruder or active shooter emergency. A total school lockdown can be triggered by any staff member on the school's campus by repeatedly pressing the crisis alert badge. This type of alert immediately notifies the local safety team, district personnel, and all local law enforcement of a dangerous threat on the school grounds. The crisis alert system also gives school administrators the ability to broadcast emergency codes to the entire student body on and off campus in the event of a major emergency at the push of a button. The new Centegix alert system uses the latest in emergency response technology to ensure the safety of its schools.
And so when you think about, how well does this system work, if you go back a couple weeks ago, and unfortunately what happened down in Georgia at Appalachia High School, the staff they actually had Centegix for 1 week before that intruder came in. And the amount of time that it took for them to actually lock down the school because of the system is really just amazing, and it saved lives. So this is the product we're bringing. Basically, it is a badge that they would just wear around them, and you can set it up so that one click may just notify the principal that there's a fight on the playground. So it would just notify maybe the assistant principal and the principal. Maybe 3 clicks, maybe would be for a fire, or 8 clicks would be, heaven forbid, it would be for a lockdown, that you would click it 8 times. That's actually how Appalachia had theirs set up. You push the button 8 times, and there's strobes, there's all kinds of different things you can do to notify, but it works through the computer system, phone system. They actually install strobe lights to let everybody know, hey, go on lockdown. So that's the system that we're actually bringing forth to let us start investigating what would that look like here at Rogersville City School. I don't know if you have any questions.
Would every employee wear one?
Yes. The initial, so we reached out for a quote. So there's actually, so Sevier County's actually got the bid, is my understanding, for this. It's on the bottom of that quote. But Sevier County's already done the bid for this, so it's already been bid out. Central Technologies is actually the company who has the bid for Centegix in the state of Tennessee. So I asked for about 125 users, is basically what I'm figuring on. And so that is what we have the initial quote for, and those numbers, I think, and the first year cost for setup would be about $20,000. Now that changes after year 1. That's the first year is set up $20,000, and then it drops down to $8,200 after that. And you're basically signing up to say, we'll do this for 5 years, because if you jump out before that 5 years is up, then you have to pay a $4,000 uninstall fee. Is how that would work. But I think honestly, once you get this installed, the way this thing works, I don't know why you'd ever want to take it out. So basically, initial investment of $20,000, then $80,200 moving forward after that. So
As far as like, you say, we hope we never use it, but say there's a setup, and Can there be a training?
We would certainly train, and what we would do is we would get a few extra, so the 125, and, you know, that would cover most of our staff. That probably gives us a few extra, and so we would have extras built in. Maybe you forgot yours at home, we don't want that to happen, but maybe somebody left theirs at home one day. So we would want a couple extra, for that, but I'm sure that it's electronic, so the one's gonna quit working, and so we wanna make sure that we have extra. So yeah, we would definitely, if you're in the classroom with kiddos, you would definitely have one, yeah.
Well, I think it's a good idea. I'll talk about that tonight.
Well, and it's just like here, if the PA's down or whatever, you're going to do a fire alarm, I mean, not for, you'll be able to do that with this, and that's been a concern of mine. We don't have a bell that you can ring. It rings all over the school to do something, so we can do some things here and have some codes in here that will help more than just in extreme emergencies.
Okay, I think that's a good program, something, we hate to think that, but we see it happen every day in small communities. I think it's a good. I guess, do we need a motion to pursue that, or?
We do, and then I'll bring back a budget amendment. We will start the process, but I was not sure we was gonna have a real dollar amount for tonight. And, but like Mr. Hicks said, it's a little over $20,000 the first year, but that's install all the things, so.
Does that include the equipment?
Mr. Hicks, that $20,600 includes it all for the first year, doesn't it?
Yes, that's
The
correct.
equipment too.
Yeah, that's
Do
it.
you know how quick they could come and do it? I mean,
I'm gonna be honest, I wish I had that answer. Here's the thing, that this technology, as you can well imagine with, with the schools and what's happening, what happened in Georgia, I would like to say they'll do it about as quick as they possibly can, but I'm sure that the quicker we get in line, the better off we'll be, because I know there's other school systems that's falling in line that's getting this technology. So, but we'll do it as quick as we can. I can tell you, the one good thing with the investment that you all have allowed us to make here with our network, I mean, we're ready to hit the ground running. So there's no barriers for us to let them. I mean, they can show up tomorrow and we're ready to go. So that's
tell
one
them
good
to come on
thing.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Please.
I will ask them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the relationship Mr. Hicks has with Central Technologies, who is the provider of this for us, he has a good relationship with them, so I think they'll work with us as quickly as possible. And I'm sure a lot of it will be when they can get the devices and.
Right, and it has been bid out, so that's one good thing, that this technology has been bid out. In Sevier County, they won the bid there, so Central Technologies won the bid from the Sevier County RFP. So it's everything falls along our procurement guidelines. We've already got that, so we checked the box on that as well, because of course it's over the $10,000 threshold. So that has been bid out, so we would be
Do we
ready.
have to wait for the budget amendment to vote on that, to vote for it?
They'll wait 30 days to get paid. So,
Okay. Is there a motion that we pursue this?
I'll make a motion.
All of us.
I guess I'll make a motion. Motion made and seconded, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, like sign. Okay, Gary, good job, and it's, we're so fortunate to be able to have our system already up to speed, we're just a matter of plugging in another item. And Gary, you and your staff do a great job, we appreciate that. Keep us up to date.
I really appreciate you all proving that tonight, so we can start that tomorrow. And like I said, Stephanie can work on this summer, and then we didn't get through the hoops.
It was actually a pilot grant for certain, in just each region, a pilot grant, and so that it came out, and it was like, just as fast as you could get it in kind of thing, so, it was that, but, just certain pilot regions are doing that for the state, getting funded by the state.
Good job. Good job putting it together. Good.